Hello everybody. Today I'm going to play 50-meter wood only expert. Alright, so after I play this I'm completely caught up, I think, on all the workshop levels from the people that I've subscribed to. I'm recording a couple of couple days ahead now actually, so I should be able to, once you see this it'll be like Thursday or something, I don't know. I try to only upload one video a day, unless I've got something really like small, like a solution or thing. Anyways, let's see. Da-da-da. This says to build a 50-meter bridge using only wood only, and road, of course. Who needs steel anyway? If this level is still too easy for you, you can try to solve it under 100k. So it's just 10k difference actually. So, all right. Well, so 50-meter wood only sounds like a pretty interesting challenge. I'm trying to decide if I want to. Yeah, let's make this a arch bridge, because I don't know if I've made. I think the last time I did an arch bridge, I wasn't recording audio. So essentially, first thing I need to do is make sure I find my center point here. Looks like the center point is between two different road pieces. And then I'm going to find this, and then I'm going to draw upwards from my center, about as high as I want my arch to go. So I'm thinking I'm going to have my roads go to that point there. So let's see if I actually... Unlimited road. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to kind of just... I'm going to eyeball it, you know, so I'm just kind of make an arch. I want grid turned on for this. It's really important, actually, because I like to be able to... I turn grid off, and then I adjust it after I'm done. So, okay. Alright, so if I can make this go down a little bit more. There we go. Alright, so now this is a very non-smooth arch right here. So what I'm going to do is now zoom in on this guy. I'm going to turn my grid off, and then I'm going to kind of tweak my arch ever so slightly. So, and doing this with grid on gives me basically a lot of freedom to adjust my arch. So, alright, I feel like this could be higher or something, but I'm gonna go with this. Alright, so I'm gonna just get rid of this. I don't need it. So, so if I want it to solve this for 100k, then this half needs to be 50 or under. So I'm just gonna build half my bridge all in its entirety, and then I'm just gonna copy the whole thing over. This type of bridge is kind of like the 100-meter in a lot of ways, except it's all wood. It's very important to make sure that your bridge is symmetrical, and that a lot of the lines that you have going like the top of this line, and like the size of these triangles, making them a good consistent amount is rather important, because you'll typically would have a lot of stress that follows across all those lines, and if it's really wavy or anything like it would be right now once I complete the tops, then the stress doesn't flow very well across the bridge. So I may need to I'm probably gonna need to do some like diamond things up here on the top of this, but I'm not gonna start with that. I'm gonna start with this, and I'm gonna try to build some kind of some support that kind of comes like about like this, and that will allow me to I split the bridge, and I guess it's not very too far. Ideally you would want to go about to here maybe. That might be a little bit much to go. because because that would be like your third of the way distance, which means that your bridge would be split into 3 equal parts, which I tend to like to do that because you basically have 2 banks, and if you brace off both your banks, then having each segment be 3 equal parts works out rather well. But I don't know, hopefully the arch thing will help me a little bit. So I'm going to I'm drawing this with grid, so off, so here we go. Okay, so now let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I think I can make this 4 diamonds. Maybe. Drawing this with grid. This is one of the issues with drawing some stuff with grid off, is you have very little room to make tiny adjustments. Like, I can't make very many adjustments because there's so little leeway here. Alright. Okay, and here we go. So those are these, and I need to connect them all. I don't know if I did. Can't really tell. Alright, and then I'm going to kind of just do something like this to each of these, kind of like a simulated cable to each of the center points here. This is almost straight out. Don't know if that'll help at all, really, or if I have to go like from here or something. Alright, so of course it's not gonna work, and there's not a deal in the middle here. So, and that one just snapped, it looked like, so I'm probably gonna have to do multiple. I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of crazy stuff. I'm 99% sure this won't work. If it does work, then I'm like way under budget, which... Alright, so let's get this over further. Come on now. Give me a little bit of leeway to work with. Alright, so let's copy this again. Copy flip. Alright, alright. Good. Alright, so let's see how bad this fails. Alright. Wasn't too bad, I don't think. I think I need a whole second layer on top of this. Is going to be what I'm going to go for. So I'm going to do that. Let's see. Let's make this one a little bigger. Alright. Unfortunately, since I've drawn this all with grid off, I pretty much am stuck with doing this by hand, or at least to the halfway. In fact, I think I'm going to draw across the top here. Now, one thing I have to do when I do this is whenever I place, I have to make sure that both of these 2 spots are lit up with like the little white. That means that a wood piece, or whatever piece I've got selected currently, that can reach that distance. Then I won't have to move any of these joints in order to make it work. Is that my center point? Looks that way. Can we turn grid on, see if I can get this centered? Can I get a little further over to make sure I can? Alright, and then that way when I copy it will line up nicely with that piece, so... So this could be, very likely be a video that I just like fast forward through a lot of stuff. If I don't solve this relatively quick, then there's a very good chance that I'll do that. But alright, now I'm being optimistic. Alright, let's go with that. Not working very well at all. Alright, so let's check to see what my stresses are. So that's just breaking like crazy in the middle, and then it looks like it's breaking down here, which is kind of expected. That's kind of a really bad angle too. So let me see if I can fix this guy. Actually, I like it wider like that. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go with that. I might need more, but I'll find out later. So now I'm going to go through the task of building little diamonds on lots of these spots. So once again, this is a great time where copy and paste is incredibly useful, or will be incredibly useful. If you play Polybridge and you don't use copy and paste, then you should use copy and paste. I was trying to think of a really silly analogy as to how good copy and paste is, but I came up short. So leave your great analogies in the comments below. Always wanted to say that. What is going on? Why is this okay, that's it. So alright, I think I'm gonna need both sections. Alright, well that's nice. Notice the top didn't break at all, and now it's breaking down here and in this space. So I think this is a bigger concern right now. So that's the area that I'm going to address first. So I don't know if really making these that much wider, typically that doesn't help. It'll put more stress on that middle piece. So let's see. I wanted to come up with a kind of a cool way of doing like a double, like with like having another set here. I thought of something, I don't remember what because like if I do something like this, and then if you go something like this, then essentially all your stress will get passed right across the middle too, and then like these outer ones won't do much at all. I think I know what it was. I think I was going to, but I think it's I think it was to basically take, this is actually, the one I've got is too short to do that. I think the idea was to kind of have something like this, and then that would connect, this would connect, and then you basically build two on top of each other. So you have and then so it's like a double diamond. So I have not tried that out. They're certainly difficult to build, and I don't know, and I don't think I can make it fit because this is maxed out in length right now. I'd have to rebuild this whole thing. So I'm gonna just try to do the just gonna try to build something like this, and this is just gonna do double up on it, which is it's really ugly looking, and it's really hard to make it fit, and it starts to look like, is this helping or hurting type of thing? And the answer is I don't know. I don't know if this is helping or hurting. It certainly looks ugly. It looks more wieldy than it's worth, and it very well might be. See? But it held up. Alright, so it held up rather well, actually. I mean, you can't even really see the stress on it. So it's ugly, ugly, ugly. But it seemed to work. Alright. And so now, what's breaking now? So this thing's, oh, I need to replace these things with my adjusted ones. Copy, copy, copy. Okay, now it's a little, that should be symmetrical. Alright, so this is going inwards. So this doesn't help at all. See how that bends inwards? Because this is arced this way out, it naturally wants to go bend, it wants to continue bending in that direction of the arc. So that's why you can have a fluid support that holds this. If it puts too much weight and then this, you know, that's basically it. Let's see if I can support this, like, from here, see if that does anything. Okay, so that looks better. It didn't break right away, or at least it broke in a different way. And it's gonna be a little cheaper. And so I'm gonna copy this, put it over here. All right, now I need to find out what is breaking next. So it looks like stuff on here. So what I'm kind of curious to do right now is to kind of build a little line here that connects this part. Let's make it a double deal. And I'll just draw that through. And the idea is to transfer a lot of the weight of the arc down these side pipes a little more. So it's just a theory. May not work. So, oh, well, there we go. Check it. All right, so, and I'm under that cool budget, so it will probably break somewhere. It looks like it's going to. I'm at 30%, but I'm enjoying every minute of this right now. Come on, come on, come on. You can see all the stress in here is very rough. Oh, and look at this one, look at that. Oh my. And oh, there we go. So those ones are not properly balanced. So if you look at it, you can see that more of it is going to the top than the bottom on both of these here. So what happens then is more stress will take the straighter path than the other path. So therefore, that lower part broke. So I need to do that, and I need to find its mirror to copy and fix those two. I think that's these two. Yeah, nope, it was not. So it was these two. Maybe. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to speed this up a little. I'm going to put it at 100%. That looks like it was going to break there. It looked unbalanced again. Aha! Can't see me, but I'm raising my arms up in victory. So I think this was, I really like this level. I think this is a great challenge. You really have to know how to work with your materials very well to even approach this level. And it's a lot different than a lot of the other, I mean, it's just a basic bridge that's different than the hydraulic things. It's different than the crazy solutions, and you know, everyone understands what you have to do, but actually doing it is relatively difficult. So let's see. So I'm gonna save this actually, because just a moment ago, which would probably seem like yesterday to you, I completed a level and didn't submit my GIF. So this is awesome arc bridge. Alright, I have no idea. So I'm going to turn the stress off. I don't know if this is more exciting with stress. You can't really see that much detail on here anyway. You could see my max stress. You can watch my video, I guess, if they want to see my stress. So I really like this. You could probably get the budget. You could probably take a lot of stuff down here off. I'm gonna try it actually. Alright, let's see if that completes still. Alright, so no, does not. Alright, so I'm not trying to do a lowest budget bridge, but I got the extra challenge budget, so I'm happy with that. So let's do share replay. Make sure it starts and seems to go all right, and then I'm gonna click save. All right, so I'm really excited. I think the interesting thing about these is you always see bridges that tend to vary in design a good amount. So, all right, so uploading. So like, it makes me feel like my internet's just like really bad or something, because I don't have bad internet. I've got actually pretty good internet. All right, exit workshop. Subscribed 50 meter wood only. There was like no clicking thing there. It just makes me think the internet is having issues again. Actually, I don't even see my stuff there. 48 minutes with current session. Alright, so what is going on? Dude, it's like it's had an error with the image. I should have internet, right? My internet doesn't usually go bad. Speedtest.com. It's not .com, but I just need to search speedtest. .net. Alright. Alright, let's click this again. Huh. Seems like my internet is not functioning at the moment. Or it's very slow. Like it can't get to speed test. The website not available. Alright, well, I guess I can't check the other replay because I need the image, and I guess that's why you get this error, is because I don't have internet right now. So, sorry you missed my grand commentary over the whatever else is here. So, maybe if I remember, I'll look at it next time, so. Alright, well, actually, I'll probably end up looking at it after when I'm not recording. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, nevertheless. Hope you guys stay tuned for my next one. And have a Merry Christmas. No, I'm just kidding. Have a good day.